Topic of today's video is using food as a coping mechanism. Interesting, eh? Well, we may be aware of it or not, but I want to touch on how our physiology works. We have a thing called nerve energy, which runs through our whole body, runs everything. Okay, and our nerve energy can only be replenished through sleep. So if we're not getting our 7 or 8 hours sleep a night, we're running with our batteries not fully charged. And how we're in a society now dealing with that is that we get overstimulated by using coffee, energy drinks, etc. to actually, and even very, very spicy food. And so hence we're running around basically chronically fatigued. So how the nerve energy system works, it allows us to do one of two things at any time. We can either express emotion or emote, or we can digest food. So if we ever thought food was energy, we're slightly not accurate, because if you found that after our Christmas lunch, you have that big yummy Christmas feed and then we all plop on the couch and fall asleep. So hence food's not an energy. It's got to be digested and then the energy's usable. So if you're actually dealing with emotion, such as a bereavement in the family, and you're expressing a lot of emotion, your body will shut down its digestive system. Or you may go the other way. You're very emotional and it's a bit overwhelming to deal with, and we go for the fatty foods, what have, and pastries and the wheats and the food that have the cannabinoids and the opioids in it, which actually sedate our emotion. And that emotion gets trapped in our body. We ultimately need to express it at some point. And I have found as people go through dramatic fat loss, they get connected to that emotion again. I know for myself that a long time ago now, I went on a mono meal program, meaning that I just ate fruit. I just ate a meal of bananas or a meal of mangoes or a meal of rock melon at a time. And about 7 or 8 days into that, one morning I'm walking out into my back lawn and I've got tears streaming down my face while I've got this big smile on my face. I was so overwhelmed with joy and happiness. And I actually had no reason to be happy, but I was just that connected through that experience, and my body was releasing emotion. So if you ever found that, on the journey of health and losing body fat, I want you to be aware of in the background this thing called emotional fitness. Because if I wasn't aware that I could potentially go through that experience, and I've had mates over the time call me with a similar experience going, dude, I'm so glad you've told me, because, mate, they thought they were going to have a nervous breakdown. So if you've ever had the experience of being on and off and you get fit and you nearly get the six-pack and then it turns to shit, I believe that's what's going on in the background. So if you've got a comment or you need some assistance around that, subscribe or make a comment below and I'll do my darndest to provide some more assistance.